Pretty much flip the switch and dive, and this is what they actually used to do at the start of the season. 1-3-1. Oduwamne pushes in his respective lane. Then we have Ryu moving out to the bot lane very quickly as a secondary split pusher, and then they all converge on the mid, just securing easy lane for Whirlwhip and Pepinero because his bot lane is winning. However, Bluex shows up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's happening here? Audrey,
whoa!
Are you okay?
I don't think so. That's
Ksing splash.
6 minutes in, Lulex is looking to extend that, but he's on a ward.
Oh, this might get turned around in the counter gang. I want to watch how this plays out. Yarn has to flash.
Very quickly. Godfrey now gets knocked back into the tower. He's going to tank a few shots, but Yarnan already a little bit low. Lulex coming around the side. There's a teleport. A flash from Audrey to move away. They've turned their attention to Godfrey. He's surely going to go down as they stack 4 members. H2K get another.
Before you can even use it. That's what's happening to Audrey right now. Look at this. He has 39 to 65. Oduwamne gets bullied, but he's used to that. He's still a level ahead of Whirlwhip, even though he teleported to the bottom.
Goes for the taunt, too. Whirlwhip, wow, that's a lot of damage coming out from Oduwamne, looking to take him on solo. He has the minions in his advantage, too. Lulex is coming around the side as long as he buys enough time, doesn't go down, but he might have overstepped his bounds. Odo, not quite dead just yet, and in comes the barrel, knocking Whirlwhip back into the rest of the minions here. Oduwamne looking to finish him off himself, and he takes the kill up in the top lane. Number 2 for Oduwamne.
2 is just so good, because they have so much zoning potential, because you have to walk into a Shen, into an Alistar that has Fate's Call to always be pulled out. You have the Gragas and you have the Ren to execute these dragons and these barons, so it'll be incredibly hard for Giants to fish check.
This is such a sneaky dragon. Notice how the bottom lane for H2K.
But they never usually do. They usually wait for Pepinero to scale up, like Whirlwhip.
There we go, they found Ryu. 3 members in, he's not going anywhere. Whirlwhip will get a kill back on him. Lulex a little late to the party.
Sneaking in. He has to punish Whirlwhip because he just expended his flash. Obviously, this is a return play right here. Good read, and Oduwamne could go in for the taunt right here.
Look at Ryu as well. He's moving up, trying to join his team. Whirlwhip is out of mana. And
in comes the fat man. There's the barrel. There's the taunt. Whirlwhip baited right into it, and they do punish that flash. Although it takes him a little while, Oduwamne will get kill number 3.
Really good acting again from Oduwamne. Any other player could have...
Very easy for Lulex to move in and set up these ganks. Bot lane now, we talked about this TP play you could make, and then going for it on Audrey, poor guy.
They are. Oduwamne comes on in. The guy is here, he's there, he's everywhere, and he gets kill number 4. Now they're looking to finish off Godfrey, who's going.
Audrey right now might want to go and make another post saying it's not very fun because he's getting absolutely destroyed. And whoa!
Pepinero too. They just chain these CCs like it's no one's mid, and that bottom lane is actually moving down towards it. Still, there's a lot of H2K members in here. Ksing is going to get that knock up. Now Whirlwhip being targeted out. Yarnan, he's got the sword on. In comes the Shen. They're going to try to make this Whirlwhip taken down. Godfrey, Audrey now. Audrey's just completely blown up. Courtesy of Ryu, the Jinx gets set even further behind.
Teach him, show him the ropes, you know, but be able to help him when he overreaches from steps out of bounds, just like Audrey is doing right now.
There's the chompers. There's the Spirit Rush. Audrey right back to the safety of his team, but not enough. Ryu will finish him off. Pepinero gets knocked sideways, and now Godfrey's on the run. Sends out the depth charge, but that doesn't have any damage. Godfrey is going down. Oduwamne picks up another.
They've just been punished so hard from the get-go. H2K have done such a good job using the mass amount of CC and engage they're running to always just
have been utilizing their sideways extremely well. Giants have done this in some of their games, but H2K have just been the typical masters of it. Now Audrey, there's the catch you're talking about. Finishes him off.
All right, doing here though, they're saying we're not going to beat you one-on-one 2v2, so if we do get a chance...
Audrey!
We've seen that before.
Do you still like it?
Yet another.
I didn't like the recall. Yeah, I mean, H2K, once you get so far ahead, the shot calling becomes very, very simple. It's like, what do you want to do? Oh, we do everything.
Anything
so like,
you want.
Let's go beta Baron, find that. Rise and Vision, you know if he's going to TP in. Remember, H2K is the one starting the fight, so they can always TP first.
Oduwamne got stopped.
Ooh. Almost. One of them did take a big bite out of Yarnan's HP, and the Fate's Call sending it onto Frederick. They should be able to take him down here, pinning, balling him around as Ryu takes a 7th kill.
Will go uncontested right here.
And again, it's just so tough for Giants. I mean, you gotta try and do something to stop this Baron, but you just keep face-checking into charms and so on. There's so many ways for them to start fights.
So many ways indeed. Now that they've picked up the Baron, they can go full hog wild onto Godfrey, on to Whirlwhip, looking now for Audrey. Ryu Spirit rushes his way over, and Audrey never stood a chance. Frederick and Peppy, the towards inhibitor number 1. They've cracked the base open. Odo goes in, taunts onto Frederick. They got kills on their mind as they take the objectives as dessert at this point. Ryu putting the death brush. Lulex wanders.
They can't even kill him.
Close.
They need to go for Killista.
They are going to go for Yarnin, and he will go down, loses that Baron buff. That's the start of something as Lulex throws a big barrel on himself. Charm not going to land, but H2K should be able to get out of here. A slow march though, go for the knockup, look for Lulex, into Rune Prison he goes. They will get two here. This could be the start of something.
Hey, we expect you to go for this dragon, because they're gonna stop the recalls because Odon is still pushing. Two guys are gonna stop them though, so very well played from Giant. Pepinera though.
Yep, goes to the skies and goes back to Fountain. Ryu with yet another kill, a double onto Audrey, his 10th of the game. This guy is unstoppable.
And we're back looking at Odon. He didn't leave. He's lane, there's no reason to. H2K. I mean, you got super minions. You want that last inhibitor, or second last inhibitor. Secure that one for yourself. You really want that dragon, go get it now. As an example, maybe this dragon. Oh!
Doesn't hit the dragon. Yeah. So it looks pretty, but it doesn't connect with the...
So like being like, oh, this can be super risky. This comp can really dive so effectively. It's what decided the game for H2K. Giants will have to go back and look at that big ban phase, and then they might die as well.
If they even have a chance. Down goes Werlib, another pick off. They take down this time. It's Frederick looking for Audrey. He never has a chance again. A big one from Ryu as Odo comes around the side. Godfred all by himself gets him a triple, and Peppy has just given up on Fountain. This game is all over. 32 minutes in, and all they need to do is polish it off.
Such a strong performance.
Oh, charm flash!
Got the charm. Peppy, no! All the way out. There's the ace. It cost him a cow, but they don't mind. Nexus turrets being fired down. H2K, 33 minutes into this game, will secure themselves a win and sole possession of that third place. Top 3 for this team.
Shook will need to find one of those key opening first bloods that he always gets for the Wolves, and then they need to see, have they improved their shot calling, because it was dire last week.
Yes, it was. Very, very dire indeed. But it's a new game, it's a new week. Why don't you guys tell us what you think about it? Hashtag CW win or hashtag EL win.
So Elements funneling a lot of power in your support. Just going for a bit of a fight here.
Uh-oh, Tabs.
It's the wrong way, Tabs.
He's gonna get taunted up. In comes Shook, the teleport, but it might be too late as JWoww Flame Spitter's on. They just keep their attention turned to Tabs. The Harpoon wasn't gonna get intercepted, and that's first blood over to Lenny. Some even more experience falling right into his pocket, and Shook and Lenny should have enough power to take down JWoww, but Froggen is here, and he manages to get one. Meanwhile, though, JWoww might get baited a little bit forward. He's going to go up through the minions and kick JWoww back. Throws down the equalizer, try and cover his tracks. He's got the flash, he will use it, but so will Shook. Goes in, secures the kill. Dexter's too late. Goes in for the flash, though. Queen's Wrath and safeguard over
Froggen's
Lenny.
coming.
Froggen's coming in. There's the arrow. Can it pierce? Looking for Shook. Not going to connect, but he's now going the wrong way. Going to run right into the waiting arms of Nif. The lantern, Blaze, Shook. This time, no flash. He goes down. A 1-for-1 yet again.
Good communication by Elements. Dexter's these objectives, his map control, and taking a dragon.
Yep, much earlier than they normally are, and that is because of the way they built this comp. Remember, we always were talking about Elements being the team that's all about the late game.
With a textbook extended siege composition, double poke, one of each kind. Dexter, however,
Goes a little bit deep here. Freeze and Cassie's trying to juke away from them, but he goes down immediately. Teleport comes a bit late as Froggen will manage to equalize a kill. But
lanes. However, Tabs found himself overextended a little bit. You have the Shen delivery system.
And in he goes. There's going to be Tabs trying to get out with a Valkyrie, but way too late. 4 Wolves collapse on him. You know they travel in packs. Why were you that deep?
I feel like Tabs should have just... What are they going to do? They're not poised offensively, and they're not cross-mapping either. This is the sign of a team that's behind strategically. If you have to watch your opponent do the dragon, and then...
Give this one up. They send their bottom lane back to base. A little bit of extra help from Froggen sends a piercing arrow that way, and this time, Elements will secure that dragon.
The Wolves are going for Baron.
Very quick desperation move. This will prompt Elements into action. Teleport pretty far out. Koss a little bit low. Nif gonna send a hook. Lands on Freeze, but he's got the spell shield on. Shook goes in. Equalizer is gonna burn him down. It's Froggen who actually gets the kill credit, and Koss goes down. Lenny, Soar, and Freeze all on the back, running away. Nif can't connect a hook. Lenny flashes the wall, but he's out of the fight. Emperor's Divide. Elements will get...
They had no split push going, no alternative. They wanted to catch Elements sleeping. Maybe 1 or 2 members were in base. JWoww obviously still has teleport available.
Opens up quite a lot. Elements
one. I don't think splitting up your members all that useful. Shook might go in here though.
Looking for it, see if they can secure it. Not going to be able to take away the dragon. Secured by Dexter. Fight is on. Koss pulled back. Chains of Corruption onto Lenny. See if they can finish him off. Koss gets thrown back in, only to be burned down and shot through the heart by Froggen. In comes Dexter. Looks for Lenny. He goes in. He goes down. That's a kill to Tabs. 2 for none. Froggen might be blinking, but Elements have got Wolves already on the back foot. Another kill with an equalizer, and Soren is out of the picture. Minions are marching forward. Soren, Shook, Koss, Lenny, Freeze, they're all here. But can they really stop it? Soren goes in, tries a shuffle, only succeeds in absolutely nothing. And Soren on the front after Izanya's burned away. Point blank hook onto the Shen. Dexter steps a little forward, out of bounds. Freeze punishes him for it, but nonetheless, right back to his team. Easy inhibitor take. They just don't have the punishing power. And the 100% kill participation on that too. Froggen, maybe that's about to change if he's caught out a little bit hard, gets kicked by Shook, but Shook is intent on finishing him off here, and he will get him. There's the shutdown gold.
A bit late. They're using this opening with Froggen down to maybe get a tower in the base of Elements, though.
They just might do it, though. Still going very far forward. JWoww goes forward with the golden burn. And now the Wolves have to scurry away as fast as they can. Froggen takes a shot onto Koss, gets him down, a double kill as he finds Soren as well. The Wolves, in their desperate attempt to finish an inhibitor, might get aced themselves. Lenny and Freeze on the run. Dexter marching forward at the front. The arrow still hits Lenny, and the chase is still going.
Damn it, Nif with the Superman. Whenever you proc a hook on a black shield, they keep moving, but your tether is still connected. But he pussied out. He flashed defensively. True aggressive support, a bloodthirsty support. Terrible task for Shook, honestly, to play Lee Sin into Trash who could play, or not.
Or maybe just go right on forward. He's going to get taken down. Meanwhile, Freeze was able to pick off Nip, but a teleport now coming in for JWoww. Lenny looking for Froggen. He's going to get melted. Koss actually picks the kill up, not before an equalizer drops, and Dexter comes in. A big pushback from the Emperor of Shurima. Elements, what is going on? They've lost 3 for Shook.
This is one of those moments where I was talking about how hard it is for Shook to go in from Elements. They weren't taking anything in the early to mid game, and now they wanted too much. They wanted mid inhibitor and that big top wave right before 50.
Lenny had both his teleports available if he chooses to use them, but he's going to have to act fast. Baron
are late.
Already at half health. The Wolves will not get here in time. This is going down. Elements managed to get themselves a Baron as the Wolves come late to the party. In comes Freeze, in comes Lenny, in comes Koss, but they're just going to serve themselves up on a plate. That's going to be 1-2 down. Freeze nearly burning as well. The hook doesn't connect on Soren, but man, is it close. Freeze hopping, skipping, jumping as much as he can. Soren tries to get the pushback, but he might sacrifice himself. Goes golden on it as JWoww takes down Shook, and the Wolves have all but fallen as Freeze, the only one left. That might be the game right there. In comes Dexter.
The Wolves didn't come to play League of Legends. They're doing sightseeing. This is maybe the 5th objective, that they just stand around, watch it go down. Freeze, he Fate Skulls his Morgana, which has a black shield to dodge that hook. Then he walks straight into the hook, sacrifices his life. Of course, it's going to be hard for Koss to shield him when you're stuck as a ghost. And that's Fate's call. Misplay on multiple ends by the Wolves, and Elements looking to close out this game.
Should be able to do it just shy of 40 minutes. They make their mid-game fight count. A last stand for the Wolves, but Koss is already burning. Fate's call pulled back in, but it doesn't matter. When the Nexus is going down, they can't do it. And Elements come up with the win.
A little beefy at least. He wants to get stronger, but we'll see about that later.
For now, though, guys, that is all for the picks and bans. The team comps are locked in, so why don't you at home tell us who you think is going to walk away with a win here. Will it be the Unicorns? If so, hashtag UOL win. If SK can make their climb
In mid-game. This is what they like to do. Triple push. Push in mid. With Fox and Jason. Gilius looking to stop that right now. Gate is used, so can't speed himself up.
And Power of Evil still pushing the poke. Another missed connection, but Gilius is going to flash for it anyways. In comes Sven to turn it right around. Gilius knocked back, and Svenskeren will finish him off. First blood, the spear connects. Svenskeren thinks about going under.
If ULs choose to push up, they expose them to a potential flank.
This is exactly what's happening. In comes the Valk, stopped for just a moment. The taunt is avoided, but Hilly is still going down. Vardags lands the traps, lands the zap, but helps to into the suspicious brush.
Good read by Sven. He knows if you play action around bottom right side, that leaves your top left side exposed. Always mirror map place. Or Freddy,
he's going
by Chachi.
flashed away, and Freddy wasn't really aware of it at the time. Sven is going to be able to back him up, however, leaps on and takes down the Rumble. Another kill.
Freddy with
SK Gaming, they look to be setting up to catch Hylissang in this pincer, and he realizes his doom a little too late, walks into the shock blast and the taunt, gets the box down, but he won't save his life. And that's about it for the support player.
good roam again by Enrage. This style. If you can push them back early, Svenskeren seems a little lost sometimes. Fox.
It's not a problem for them just yet. In comes the stand United. Svenskeren looks to pick on Gilius, but Vizicachi came in on the back of it. Fox will knock Gilius, but he gets kicked back. The right rocket hits him in the face. It's a 1-for-1, but the...
Coming out fierce, and this is the progress we were looking at the past few weeks already, but they just kept having these... Hang on.
Svenskeren, he didn't get the jump.
No energy on Gilius, though.
There we go, he's out of it. He gets kicked back, so close to taking him down, courtesy of the Runeglaive, and Fox will manage to finish the job. Power of Evil gets away from the spear. The rocket...
Around. Fox came in. SK's playing well together, in unison. Good synergy here.
Billy, though, is looking to make a pick onto Candy Panda. The hook goes completely the wrong direction as he predicted incorrectly where he was going to go. Now, overextending just a little bit. Freddy has his Gnar bar all the way, almost gets the hit, but he gets the big Gnar onto Vardags, and Svenskeren secures the kill. They're still sitting on some championship points from the 4th place finish back in spring. They could very well do it. Now, Gilius trying for some counter jungling, but Sven is going to find him and take him down. He doesn't even need the red buff. He goes ahead and gives...
They can find out where Gilius is. If he's not in the top right jungle, because we just walked there, if he's not in the bottom right jungle, because we have wards there, he must be on the left side. Hylissang, though.
Freddy is ignited. Freddy is in trouble, but he's got a Shen at his back. He's got Mega Gnar. The tables are turning. Unicorn's bit off way more than they could chew, and the equalizer won't do enough. The rock, Svenskeren pulled in. There's the flay, taken down. No tower to fall back to. SK Gaming keep on rolling.
Better offense, worse defense, but Svenskeren's fine with that because all he needs is offense.
He keeps taking jungle camps away.
This game, offense is the best defense for him.
He might get caught for just a second, going a little far forward. Gonna leap over the wall. Freddy's there for the defense. The spear is going to connect. The reinforcements have arrived, and Chachi is going down. Fox is hooked in. True Shot Barrage comes in. The rockets are flying. Unicorns are firing the heavy artillery, but it's just not enough as the double kill comes in for Fox. Gilius tries to make the outplay. Will be able to finish off Svenskeren. It's gonna be a 1-for-3 though. Uh-oh. 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 Goodbye. Fox with another.
And this has been a question right now for SK Gaming. We've seen them get leads at 10, at 20. They push it onwards. Can they close out?
Got some damage. True Shot Barrage. Rocket. Not enough. Equalizer isn't. Neither is finally. He valks right into the tip.
It's in judgment. You can see SK peel back here. Chachi.
Might not last. He's still stunned. The hook's going to come in. Chachi. He can't do it. He's taunted forever. And down he goes. Power of Evil took some damage on top of it. SK.
Decent amount of wave clear. Good amount of wave clear on Power of Evil. It kind of plays into SL, pushing him in under the tower without being able to siege it down. Perfect scenario for Unicorn. Their support face takes but survives. Everybody chases into an equalizer, but it wasn't enough. Round 2.
And Chachi gonna burn his flash. Won't be enough. Svenskeren manages to take him down. Unicorns again scattering the bait and engage. SK continue to repeat it. Down goes Gilius. He got a kick off, but that will not be in.
1, 2, 3, and 4 pink wards on the side of SK Gaming. Complete vision control. Of course, Love have no answer. All their Baron Steel tools are gone. Ezreal ulti, Jinx ulti.
Stacking his Gnar bar. Meanwhile, the rest of SK is in the mid. Freddy manages to take it down. Gilius getting pushed back by the Boomerang. Vardags trying to turn him away, but they're not defending this. In comes the big Gnar. Knocks Vardags. Gets a stun into the shock blast. They take him down. Freddy is eating the lasers, but he's still tanking through it. It's like a bad monster movie, and they get 2 for 1 and an inhibitor on top.
But Freddy's build, look at it. He has Frozen Mallet. Usually you talk about whether they go Frozen Mallet or Black Cleaver or the defensive option. Freddy just goes all of them. He goes full on offense. Hylissang gets poked out. SK are looking to close out this game.
They might be able to do it here. We're not even 25 minutes in. This is going to be a big one now as SK Gaming will finish off the last Nexus turret, goes in for the taunt, blows up Hylissang, and now only Power's there to defend. He can't do it. 25 minutes in, SK Gaming with the win.
Been 2 of them. I'm not a believer, Deficio. We'll have to find out whether or not it can be proven right. Jump on Twitter, let us know. Hashtag GMBWin or hashtag...
A filler item in the middle. Now Betsy, he's gonna get ganked.
Here comes Amazing. Can he find the knock-up? Yes! Betsy's gonna flash away. Amazing flashes forward. First blood to Captain Peke. Diamond wants a reply. The knock-up doesn't connect there. There's a pounce from Diamond Prox. Gonna put down the heel. Looking for a follow-up. Got under the tower. Peke, will he get the double? The minions gonna help out. 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Peke got...
Get more exciting.
Now the junglers, yeah. Diamond again.
2v2. Level 6s have been secured. Cabochard's caught. Diamond's coming in from the side as Cabochard gets knocked up twice. Now they turn their attention to Diamond Prox and Amazing of the next gank. I think he's going to go around the river out of vision, so Origin might be in trouble. Yeah, Mythic does not have access to the Glacial Fish and he's been knocked back. Gosu with the flash engage. Mythic, it's going to put up the giant wall, but it is breakable. Niels
not stronger right now at this given time, and that's obviously where Origin likes to really shine in the mid game, and now Soaz is in trouble.
Diamond and Cabo are jumping on. There's going to be the Void Rush. Amazing's come in. He's knocked up Cabochard. Soaz still trying to get away. Chilling Smite is down. That's a shock blast from the side. Betsy's found Soaz. Hammer goes down on Amazing. With the help of the tower, double kill for Betsy.
Betsy roamed early because it was Gambit starting the gank, so they could set it up in advance and say, Betsy, start moving in case we need you. He flashed Shock Blast onto Source, but his mid lane, or his mid tower might go down. Fighting the bottom lane as well, Trevor.
Breakable comes out. Teleports coming down from Cabochard, not using Stand United. Velk away from Niels as Mithy needs to put down the Glacial Fissure. He won't even get a chance. And Gambit, and hopefully the tower, if you're a Gambit fan. Diamond's come in from behind, there's no flash. Size is going to at least put that dredge line depth charge down. So they're going to keep being chased. Red buff is ticking. The great chase continues. A second dredge line.
Together and like get maximum farm on your carries. They couldn't do that because of it. And they got shut down. Gambit are looking to do the same. Again, we still split up in lanes. Diamond, he's chasing.
Diamond's chasing. Pounce. Pounce. Diamond's going to pounce. Dredge line comes out, he's going to pounce some more, one more! So as sidesteps, Diamond's looking for the Runeglaive Auto. It's not going to be enough, the shield comes up, Stand United will save Diamond Prox's life. Shio mentioned the gold lead and how Origin collapsed. The 3 games they've been behind at 20 minutes, they've lost. There is a teleport but no Stand United.
Origin, Source is recall. There's a ping ward here, so they haven't spotted it yet. Source is TP, Mithy is far away. That's a super early and
ladies
quick
and and almost every member of Gambit has got pink wards in their inventory. Wait.
Well, you got a death cap now, and when you have a hat on, you kill people. Instead, again, you want to land the poke before these objectives, and you want to try and create the numbers advantage with the Shen, but that's not going to happen now because there's 5 members from Origin, but the fight is on.
Gravity Field's going to block the entry into the jungle, not going to stop Gosu. The first frag will be secured onto Soaz as Lucian gets it. Dragon focused down by Gambit, and they accelerate.
You're Niels or Pekka, you're never going to walk close to that because the Shen taunt can just get you. Amazing might even go down. Amazing's
going to be able to tunnel away. Hourglass comes out. Chaos Storm may be enough. Diamond Prox manages to pounce away as Betsy is focused out by Niels and Peke. It's so far a 2 for 2 as the flash taunt from Cabo keeps Niels in place and Earth is trying to get away. Gambit siege down another tower. Niels is doing the best he can to wave clear and it will be enough this time around. Home Guard comes out for Soaz. He's looking for the dredge line. Holding the trigger. Connects onto a minion. He's going to flash forward to bonk for giving on the head. And Niels gets the kill credit.
All right, if Origin group up, that becomes tricky for them when they're behind now.
Origin splits up. Peck is so far away, but Gambit appealed. That's a 2-man taunt, and Diamond plus Forgiven have already dropped Miffy. Glacial Fissure did not even come out. Diamond tosses a javelin, and that's 2 quick kills.
Why was Pekka down the bottom lane? I guess he was trying to take a blue buff and then realized Gambit just already started the Baron. He's here now. Can Origin do anything to stop it? Cabochard's TPing in.
Cabochard's looking for a target. He's called Pekka! The culling culls him! Diamond manages to get the kill. Gambit back away. Fissure not used, Chaos Storm not used. Origin are out of sorts.
That's the thing we didn't highlight in the start. Pekka is running with Ignite, so a very aggressive summoner didn't get to use it in the laning phase, and instead the lack of cleanse against the Shen becomes super important here in the late game.
Niels manages to get a kill onto Gosu, but
Well, I mean, against Pekka, the guy with no defensive items, it doesn't really count, does it? I think Forgiven expected to get the last auto off with the flash, but didn't get it. Instead, we just go to the top lane.
Soaz has to flash away before using that depth charge. 3 members of Gambit continuing to siege. The accelerated shock blast chunks out amazing. Wave clears going low. Niels is taking a duel with Forgiven. It's not going to work out. That is a giant cow. The Ignite pulverize. Gosu taxis through a minion and takes Niels out. Stand United's coming down from Cabochon. Gosu's looking for more. Unbreakable has been used. Gambit have cracked open the base. Forgiven will start hammering away onto the inhibitor, and Soaz will do what he can. Diamond lands the javelin. Gonna start chunking away with that haunting, guys. Goes golden. Gosu's in trouble without Unbreakable Will, and the Fisher does nothing. Gambit have already started to back away as Diamond, I lie, gets slowed by the Fisher before he tastes Miffy. Taunt is sidestepped by Amazing, but Inhibitor's down. Betsy soloed Peke. A little bit of help from Gosu, and now Gambit, they're going to be pushing. They're pushing for the win. That's a flash double taunt. Works out. Cabochon catches onto the kill on Soaz, and Gambit take down the first
Lucian
Nexus turret. Lucian looks to be picking up the first win of the summer split.
Not yet.
Oh, I'm getting too excited. 18 to 10 in kills. Culling's going out, but Niels has got the reach end of the fountain. Deficio, as well as Righteous Glory, he can run down whoever he wants to.
Yeah.
Miffy will be the target. Glacial Fisher comes out. Soaz is going to connect with a little dredge line, and Miffy chunked so low from that javelin toss. Soaz already has to retreat. Gosu still unhurt on the front line. The giant cow walking through Origin's front lines. The 9th kill of the game for Diamond. The base going to get focused down. Flashes from Gambit. They want to end the game right now. They want to end the Lucian losing streak. Gambit have got super minions pushing towards them. One Nexus turret stands between them and a victory. Gambit look to be crushing the league's #2 team. Finish so I can have a win moment.
We need Lucian to win a game.
It's going to happen. The turret's being focused.
Watch out, Solo
Gambit are going to tie 4th place and are 1 step closer to the playoffs.
And they may be disappointed tomorrow, which is what they've been doing all split long. Great game, bad game. Great game, bad game. They need a great game to beat Fnatic, that's for sure.
Hashtag ROC win if you think they will have that great game. Or hashtag FNC win.
And Vanda go down here and shove out the wave. Really risky for Rumble tomorrow. Oh, you can see they're actually coming after, so they're sending him, he's scouting.
Scouting ahead with that teleport available. Okay, Dragon. He's got a CS advantage, 30 more CS.
And this is what we're gonna do.
Steve is in trouble, gold card connects, the knockup comes out. Rainover's first blood. For damage on 2 towers, and Fnatic may even get that inner turret.
I see what Nukdog is doing though, trading with Febiven.
Well, seems to be winning that trade quite heavily, but did need to use the Chain of Corruption. Ace in the hole!
Almost, but nice.
Steve has teleport, plus a ward in the pit. Teleport's being channeled in the river, but it'll be too late for the Dragon. Rocket are now grouped up. Chain of Corruption from Nuke Patch has been out, although Challenger team did run Zyra mid. We'll talk about that if we ever see an LCS. For now, Fnatic on the Dragon. Rocket was slow to react last time. They're going to be slow to react this time. Maybe 2,000. Piercing arrow is going to come out. Rainover not going to get it. Rockets.
Annoying, but that is not the case. Because of the snipe. Rex also managed to
Destiny
get
has been used. Steve's been gold carded. Hooney's stunned him. Valor wind slash. Not even going to be needed.
I just want people to notice when Febiven has been a bit of a bully.
So here's the replay.
Q ulti, yeah, beautiful.
Well, this is what we said in Picks and Bans. Nukedux Varus. Oh! Nobody saw that, Feb. Second lowest against Fnatic of the split. As this is the team fight. Twisted Fate is up. Febiven is looking for the kill. Hooney's gonna Valor forward. Wind slash plus 1 more wildcard. Hooney!
Beating Hooney. That is the mission. And now Mr. Rallis.
Gonna flash away, pulverize up, that's gonna interrupt the net. Reckless is looking for the kill as Rolls gets headbutted towards the wall. The Mother Vanda is not gonna be able to save Mr. Rolls' life. Will keep himself up. While that was going on, Steve got dropped underneath the tower. Here comes Jankos, a new challenger appears and it's super effective. Nukeduck gets the kill. Wind Slash is thrown across by...
Because look at Huni's position. If he moves in and gets a flank, the two carries are gonna die, but
oh
I mean, I guess you can just steal it again. You start landing some poke, but you still gotta respect the potential flank from Huni. You have no control over the map. There's so many ways you can TP in, or you can just start the fight like this.
Febiven's coming in. We see the gold quarter. Nukeduck. The Mother Vanda's not going to save the lives of Roccat again. Reckless has got a kill. A 3-man stun from the key strike. That's a huge team fight for Fnatic. Double kill for Huni. Double kill for Reckless. And they're going to peel for Baron.
Fnatic has been getting... Wanted them to do around Dragon instead of risking getting stolen, but I take it. This is fine. Such a good team fight for Fnatic, and I mean, yeah, Vanda, you have a Monsoon, but that's not enough.
It allowed Roccat to at least prepare to fight another day. And they're this far behind, into the base. Very clear they want to get supers to help out this continued siege. That's a flash forward from Yellowstar. He's gone to the headbutt, pulverized. Destiny is being channeled from Febiven, and Steve is going golden in the middle of the fight. Febiven's been able to stay alive for a few seconds before they've traded lives, 1 for 1. Inhibitor's down, and Fnatic look like they'll be happy to escape. Chain of Corruptions onto Huni. He will get focused down. 2 for 1 at the cost of an inhibitor.
Very nice ulti from Nuke.
Minions help, and on track for another sort of average game length victory.
Enjoy the shot call when you are almost 15,000 gold ahead of the other team. Because there are just barely any wrong calls to make.
Rain over, but Huni should be able to get that top inhibitor any second now. It's dropped, as we said. Fnatic take another inhibitor. Super Mini is now on the bottom lane. Look at that shield from Huni when he uses his E. Gonna take a couple of autos from Mr. Rolls.
as well.
BT shield, Valor shield, all the shields. Chain of Corruption goes out. It does connect on Febiven. He's going to be forced to use the Hourglass. Now, Jankos has already used his explosive cast. 2 very important ultimates used. Fnatic are even going to use the Empowered Recalls and their Destiny to get back and continue the siege. It's just about running interference.
Got all the super minions coming. Febiven is going to rejoin as well. Roccat doing the best they can to hold off, but Fnatic, they're just playing it safe right now. They want to make sure this is going to be the push.
Looks to be the case. Roccat Super's coming in. There's the gate. Febiven, he's joining the fight. Monsoon's up for Vanda as a little form of disengage, but that is it. Gold card will take a tower out. Piercing arrow not going to connect, nor will the Fat Man body slam. For a slow and steady finish, Fnatic waiting for the supers to get in. PvE almost. Roccat may as well not be involved. Yellowstar misses the engage. Huni's looking for more. He gets caught underneath the laser. Roccat get a kill, but they will lose their Nexus. Fnatic remain undefeated at 15-0.
Take a look at the standings. As said already, Fnatic, of course, still topping those tables. 3 games to go for a perfect split for them. And their Origin H2K that are in the battle for second. And very interesting to me, that Gambit Gaming, Giants Gaming, Unicorns of Love, middle of the table. That's a very interesting evolution. And Giants and Unicorns, honestly, falling apart today.
Yeah, it's very clear that Gambit look
Determined playoff seeding for H2K. They need to stop the slide. 1 and 5 in the last 3 weeks.
Full hog wild onto Godfrey, on to Whirlin, looking now for Audrey Ryu. Spirit rushes his way over. This guy is unstoppable.
Virus. Nice. Toll 3, Toll 2. Run. Rek'Sai. Toll Scorpion. Go. Nice.
In comes Freeze, in comes Lenny, in comes Kaz, but they're just going to serve themselves up on a plate. And Elements come up with the win.
You have to go deeper. You have to start at the fucking DDoS jokes. That's just legitimately not funny anymore. But then again, it is actually pretty funny.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Remove the gangplank. I can't do that. Please do it. See ya, nerds. Whoa. Gangplank, boys.
In comes the big Gnar, Doc Smartax gets us done into the shock blast, they take him down. Freddy is eating the lasers, it's like a bad monster movie. SK Gaming with the win.
Diamond Cross gonna put down down the heel. Looking for a follow-up. Got the tower. Pickett, will he get the double the minions?
One shot, solo queue. Lucian is back.
Reckless has got a kill. A 3-man stun from the key strike. That's a huge team fight for Fnatic. Fnatic remain undefeated at 15-0.